guys? It's me, Thunderwave here, and I'm I'm gonna be reacting to my friend the Shaoki Pony's reaction to my opinion on Toy Company's video that I made um about it's the um about 3 months ago, I think. So yeah, um, I was go I was planning to react to and to his reaction video, but I just didn't have enough time, honestly. So yeah, but I do have time now, so I am gonna react to his reaction. So yeah.
Oh, I said nice sound effect there.
So funny enough, you guys might have noticed, but I actually changed my intro again because so originally last week on Thursday I changed it to dubstep music, and I'm not gonna lie, it didn't sound good. So yeah, and I was trying to kind of make something similar to this what the Shaoki Pony made, but yeah, I decided to just go with the usual music that I use in my intro, such as a fast-paced um I don't know, music, I guess. So yeah. Also, another thing I want to know is that I don't actually use music from YouTube. So yeah, I'm assuming this is someone else's music. I'm assuming this is someone else's music that he's using. So yeah, I use all my like music from a CapCut.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Shadow Key Pony Reacts. Yes, I'm back with the reaction videos again, and yeah, so today I'm going to be reacting to my opinion on toy companies. This is by Thunderwave, once again. So yeah, like always, the link for the video will be in the description. Hi, Future Shadow Key Pony here. I forgot to say this in the video, but
Okay, so basically he's gonna tell you guys to not attack me for my opinions, which makes sense though, because everyone can say what they want as long as it's not too offensive at times. But yeah.
please do not attack, harass, or bully Thunderwave. This is just his opinion, and yeah. And yeah, so before I actually start the video, originally I was going to be reacting.
Okay, so he's basically like gonna say that he was gonna react to my reaction to his Fluttershy plushie video, but he did actually tell me that he's taken um I wouldn't say a long break from My Little Pony. He said he's only taken a break until the start of 2027 for My Little Pony. So yeah. So yeah, guys, if he says that I'm going to react to my hi- his reaction to my flashlight video, he's not, okay, because obviously, like I said before, he's currently on a break from My Little Pony. So yeah. I'm not really on a break from My Little Pony. It's just that I'm focusing more on Transformers, but I'll still do My Little Pony content at times. So yeah, I'm not getting rid of it, obviously, because it's still a good form of content to make on this channel.
Reacting to his reaction to my Fluttershy plush unboxing video, but then he uploaded this video and
Okay, yeah. So basically, I recorded and uploaded the Fluttershy one before this, like a day or 2 days prior in advance, the uh before the Hasbro video. So yeah.
yeah, so I might react to um his reaction to my unboxing video of the Fluttershy plush. So yeah, keep staying tuned for that.
Like I said before, he's not gonna do it, okay? Because he's taking a break from My Little Pony. If you didn't know that by now.
Um, uh, but yeah, like I said, the link for the video will be in the description, and yeah, so let's begin. All right, Thunderwave. Yeah, I'm still liking his
Okay, so okay, so so you can't see my like my camera in this video because I'm currently using the webcam at the moment. So yeah, but basically I think I made that video before I went on holiday in February to March, because what happened was I actually went bald. If you didn't know that by now, I think I said in a video prior, like months ago, after I got back from holiday. So yeah, the Shauki probably knows about it as well. But basically, I'm Hindu essentially, and for us guys, like we have to go bald before we get married. So yeah, I'm but we do get like paid, money, I guess, in my home country, along with gifts as well. So yeah, I did get some cool things. I got a nice pair of shoes actually, and it's not even like, and the thing is though, it's not like a UK brand. I think it's Indian, and yeah, and they cost a lot too. Like yeah, they cost a lot of money as well. Like if you try to get them here, yeah, £80. Sorry, I can't talk today. So yeah, but but basically, yeah, I made this video before. I think I made it before I left for holiday. At the time, yeah, I think so.
um, his intro there. Very nice. All right. Okay, it's a bit freezy there. uh, all right. I've never actually played.
Okay, so I've seen this part as well, video, several times now. But basically, like he's never seen me play this game. Well, I guess he has like seen the gameplay, but basically, yeah. Um, months ago or weeks ago at this point, I think. I actually gave him like my copy of Transformers Devastation that I bought from CX CX months ago, or years ago, sorry. So yeah, because I did complete it on my channel after I got back from holidays. So yeah. Uh, and yeah, I did give it to him. And Shauki Pony, I know you're watching this, by the way, because you are, and you know um you know and you're like I really hope that you're like doing well in this game, because you know it's a good game, obviously. It's a good it's a good game, honestly. So yeah.
This Transformers game. I've only played Revenge of the Fallen. Um,
I've actually beaten that game already. I think I beaten it back in December 2025. This was like maybe like a few months before I left for holiday. So yeah.
And yeah. Oh mate. All right.
Hey guys,
Hello, Thunderwave.
it's me, Thunderwave here. Sorry guys, I'm just really hungry now because I haven't had dinner yet. So yeah. But anyways, yeah, I do miss this like OC that I made months ago. Like, not that I'm saying that like not that I'm saying that I don't enjoy like the newer one, but at the same time that I do miss the blue, honestly. So yeah, I probably won't make a new OC. Well, actually, I might make a new one this month, but I probably won't use it until or next month. I don't know. Yeah, I'll make some new OCs probably like probably by the end of this month, if I'm being honest, and I'll start using them. Uh, maybe in July or August, but you know, I don't know yet. Obviously. And I'm gonna be talking about a certain company.
All
Um,
right.
you guys should know who this company is, but if you don't,
It's
then
so he doesn't he doesn't say
okay. First of all, bro, sorry. I think I'm dying. Say, but anyways, yeah. I do say what it is. So yeah, and he does correct himself in this video, so it's fine. But still, come on, man. Really?
it. He does mention who the company is, so that's my bad. But it's Hasbro basically.
And I'm gonna tell you guys who it is. It's
Yeah.
Hasbro.
Yep, knew it. I knew it. Cause who else?
I mean, to be honest, though, Hasbro are actually improving slowly over time. So yeah, and I am actually waiting to like pre-order my Transformers Legacy Armada Jetfire toy, honestly, because it's not out yet. I think it's out maybe like the first week of October, but you can pre-order it at the moment. So yeah, I think it's currently what like £91 on Amazon. So yeah, I think I might. I think I might place my pre-order maybe next month, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I should have used that instead of what I found in CapCut. Uh,
Oh, I said nice sound effect there. I wasn't expecting him to use the the Dern sound effects. Uh yeah, so that's pretty cool. There, Thunderwave.
if you couldn't tell, I basically have, well, the fall of Cybertron. Okay, well, actually, I was wrong in that video. It's actually the War for Cybertron background in there because, yeah, like if you guys like have ever played like a War for Cybertron or see a trailer for it, you would recognize like the background immediately. And my friend the Shaoki Pony in this video like does say that he does want to maybe try get the games. But honestly though, like, you know, if you've seen the prices of these games like for the Xbox 360, it's it's very expensive at the moment because last time I checked or or when I got my copy of what do you call it, a War for Cybertron, which was at the time for me £40, and Fall of Cybertron was like 35. I spent £75 on two games, but recently he actually said that the War for Cybertron game went down to £38. So that's about like £2 off from what I spent originally. So it's about £73 maybe. Tron background or something. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay, so that's what the image is. Okay.
So yeah, it should be.
Yeah, I might actually try and play Fall of Cybertron.
Well, I mean, like to be honest, though, like I could have, a Shaoki Pony. I did offer you, Transformers: Rise of the Dark Spark, which is basically kind of like like in between Fall and War for Cybertron, but at the same time, though, it's not a good game. So yeah, you if you want to try it, still, I will give you my copy of it if you want. But yeah, man, like that's up to you.
And because I did actually see it in CEX, and I think it's like about
I actually saw it in CX originally, like during December last year. So yeah, and they did have both of them. But what happened was I decided to order them both off of the CX website, and they do work. Like, don't worry. But sometimes, they like. But sometimes, like, if you order like a game from the website, it doesn't work at times. So yeah, because what happened was, I actually ordered a DC versus a Mortal Kombat, like for the 360. I mean, and I don't know why, but but the disc was like scratched for some reason, and I still have it somewhere. So yeah, I haven't got rid of it, but still, like what happened was, yeah, I think it was last week. Yeah, yeah, it was last week on Wednesday. I was actually out with the Shaoki Pony and yeah, and another friend who I won't name on camera, but the Shaoki Pony knows this guy because we've known each other since secondary school. But yeah, I basically bought a new copy of DC versus Mortal Kombat, like for the 360, and I haven't tried it yet because I haven't had time, honestly. But I will try it eventually.
25. No, wait. Is it 25? Hold on. 35 for Transformers Fall of Cybertron, and I think there was another one. Okay, so yeah, War of Cybertron is £38. I might actually uh try and see if I could get the
And he hasn't even tried to get it. But to be honest, though, like with the Shaoki Pony, if I'm being honest, um, he he he, he has a budget. If I'm being honest, because he doesn't really like spending as much. But that's mainly because, if I'm being honest, like, he doesn't have a proper job because at the moment he's currently doing like voluntary work, which doesn't actually like involve pay. So yeah, um, so yeah, he does get paid, but like not through like the normal method, I guess. So yeah, and so I will say though that once he does get a proper job in the future, then he'll probably be able to afford like these types of things, I guess. But at the moment, I'm not bashing him or anything because everyone like lives their life like differently, I guess. Because for me, like I'm a hard worker, obviously. Like I wake up early around 5 or 4:30 at times now. So yeah.
Transformers Cybertron game if I can.
Obvious who I was talking about. But yeah, Hasbro, they aren't doing well at the moment, I would say.
No,
With
they're not.
I mean, like they still aren't doing well at the moment, but you know what though? I'll give them props because like they are slowly improving over time. So yeah, and so yeah, and so yeah, I don't think they're lost entirely.
Not.
With toy sales, honestly,
No.
um, yeah, just well, nah, I
Mm,
don't know honestly. Um, I actually miss when Hasbro actually made like good products.
yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
because they did back in like well, not just 2010, but like also in like the early 2000s and even before like the 2000s as well. They made like really good content, really good shows, basically. Um, and I guess you could say content as well, even though back in like uh the 90s and 80s they didn't have like YouTube back then, but they did actually make like really good product shows and all that.
like 10 years ago or something, or well, actually, at this point, I think it's been more. I think it's been longer than 10 years, if I'm being honest. So yeah, and I also apologize if I'm kind of messing around with the mouse, but yeah, well, actually, no, it's not the mouse because I don't have it plugged in at the moment. I don't have the mouse plugged in at the moment because I actually have both my webcam and microphone plugged in. So yeah, because my laptop only has two, you know, like like USB ports. So yeah. So yeah, I'm actually using like the mouse pad, but I just got it dirty. That's why. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be 10 years, I think, ish. Like with shows like Transformers Prime.
Yeah, everybody knows this one.
I mean, yeah, guys. Like honestly, though, it's a good show. Still, honestly, it is a good show, though, right? Because like if you were born in the, like if you were like if you were like, let's say, like a like a kid or teenager, I guess, for me. Well, actually, no. I was still a kid or preteen, I guess, at the time, like when the show was still airing. But when it ended, I was like, I was a teen. I was a teenager. So yeah, it's a shame that Hasbro had to basically scrap it after season 3. So yeah.
If you grew up in like the 2010s, you should know Transformers Prime. Like I think I only watched like I forgot how many like episodes and seasons I watched back when Transformers Prime was still going on. I think it was only like 1 or 2 episodes. I can't remember how many I watched.
I mean, like, to be honest though, it makes sense why he's not a big Transformers fan because he's more of a My Little Pony fan. That's why. So yeah, like he's more to like like he would rather watch like a show like that teaches, I don't know, like everyone about or kids or people about friendship instead of a show about what you call it, like like robots fight each other, like, which makes sense because I do know people who are like that. Like who would rather watch a show about characters like talking about their feelings, I guess. So yeah, he does watch other action shows as well. But I've seen like my fair amount of anime and and action shows like growing up on like honestly, like since I'm 26 years old at the moment. So yeah, like I've been around for more than 2 decades now, honestly. and it's gonna and it's gonna be and it's gonna be like 3 decades soon because like I'm gonna be 30 years old in what like in 4 years time from now. So yeah.
But yeah,
my m- my little my
Yeah,
My
My
Little
Little
Pony.
Pony, Friendship is Magic. Yeah. Um, that's a really good show. Like, but yeah. Yeah, I'm still taking a break from My Little Pony content.
Okay, so basically, like, he's gonna say that I'm gonna sprinkle it like here and there, but let's be honest. So, like, I already told you at the start of this video that he's taking a very long break, like you could say, from it until the end of 2026. So yeah.
Um, I think the channel I replay from thinking it of uploading it.
And
Don't
you
worry,
know,
mate. I also like struggle
I still do that, by the way, sometimes, like, in these videos. I think I did it in this video already earlier. So yeah.
with in a little bit, but
Like, and Littlest Pet Shop as well.
yeah. This is
I actually have a DVD that I bought from CX for LPS. Let me just go get it quickly. And so this is and and so this is what I bought from CX last week, like when I was with the boys. Or actually, no, it wasn't with the boys actually, because what happened was I bought it after I left the boys. So yeah, so yeah, uh, and so yeah, this is basically like like the first like 7 episodes on there for season 1. So yeah, I've already seen the show back then. So yeah.
the one Hasbro show that I haven't seen besides My Little Pony. Um,
I will say though that the ending was actually a bit rushed in my opinion. So yeah, it's a good show, but it's just, I don't know. Like, I think the cliffhanger wasn't really that good. Uh,
I have like heard of um right here came up with I used to actually watch like LPS. I believe it was there was an LPS.
It's a fun fact, actually. If you guys remember back when I was back when we were the Shalky Pony and I were ranting on MLPG 5, MLP Fever or Cleo. Um, I don't think she does YouTube anymore. Last time I checked, but yeah, basically, like, she also did like LPS content on her channel too or something, if I recall. So yeah.
Uh, so videos I also used to watch back then. The show.
So yeah. Yeah, just honestly, I feel like has.
But I feel like they fell over or tripped on a keyboard or something.
Well, yeah, but at the same time though, like, what it is though, honestly though, right? It it it's because over time companies, like, or toy companies, in this case, like, they just stop giving a shit at times. Like, it's so true though. Like, seriously though. And the thing is though, right? Like, with Transformers Prime, like, the original guys from like the show, or the team at the time, like, they left because Hasbro decided to. I don't know, really. It's so weird. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it's so weird at times now. But yeah, like, the reason why, like, Beast Hunters was so garbage in my opinion, like, in my opinion, is because Hasbro, like, took over the like took over entirely. That's why.
Something like I don't, I don't. It might be because like there's just like is that when you're like a like ideas going back and forth, it could be probably that. Okay,
Like, like, looking back at my childhood, um I'm currently
yeah.
25 now, but Yeah, so I made this video like maybe like 2 months before my 26th birthday. So yeah, and so yeah, I was still 25 at the time, but I'm currently 26 now. So yeah, I'm almost 30 years old, guys. I'll be 26. Funny enough, my brother said to me, after he came back from his holiday, on Sunday, he said to me, "Oh, oh, you're old now," or 30. Yeah, so yeah. So basically, he was making a joke about my age, and yeah. And speaking of ages, Xiaoqi Pony is turning 25 years old on the 16th of June, which is currently about less than 2 weeks away from now, I think. So yeah, I'm at um um that friend that I mentioned. What? Well, what I did, but I haven't said their name because I don't want to say their name on camera. And I are actually going to his place for his birthday in 2 weeks' time. So yeah, years old in 2 months' time in May. Um, you know, I just I just miss when like the shows and products were actually good. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. And the thing is, though, back then, like um, for us Gen Z people, people or kids, honestly, you know, like for something like to watch like Transformers Prime or like or Milo Pony, right? You would actually have to watch TV to actually see it. And by watch TV though, like you would actually have to wait for the episodes to start airing, or if you're lucky, like they might post the episode like on YouTube before you even like watch on TV. So yeah, but nowadays, like it is though, like like people can just like binge watch these shows now. So yeah, it's just like like because like the struggle isn't there anymore. Honestly, nowadays, like you can watch whatever you want now.
Uh,
And
I also miss when like Hasbro like made really good like products and
yeah, same. And not just that too, like they had like a lot of things going on like in the 2010 era. Like they had like multiple shows running. Like they had, like My Pony Friendship's Magic, LPS, Transformers Prime, Transformers Rescue Bots, Transformers Robots in Skies, etc., etc. Like you get the idea, honestly. But yeah, I mean, but yeah, like Hasbro had like a lot of shows like airing like at the same time. So yeah, but nowadays like it's not the same.
TV shows as well. Like there was just so like there was just so much like good things back then, and there was like a lot of it. But nowadays, that it feels like it's shrinking almost.
I mean, yeah, exactly. But the thing is, though, right? Like there's a saying though. And what's this? Okay, it's not. It's kind of a saying, but basically, like they're saying something like this: like when there's like when there's too many things like going on, like you complain, but when there isn't too much, like you don't complain. And in this case, uh, it's the fact that Hasbro isn't making as much, and now we're complaining about it, compared to back then in the 2010 era, like where we don't complain about as much, I guess. And yeah, Hasbro, like like did have some bangers back then, like
Yeah,
Transformers Prime,
yeah,
Transformers Rescue Bots, Robots in
yeah. I
Skies.
know.
You might have noticed that I keep saying Transformers a lot in this video, but like it's mainly because like I'm a Transformers fan, honestly. Yeah, because because my first ever Transformers show was actually like Robots in Disguise, like the original one from 2001 to 2002, and then it was Armada from 2002 from 2003. So yeah, you know, like, and so yeah, you know, like, I'm more of a Transformers fan than My Little Pony actually, and and I have told the Shaoki Pony and a few friends that I like Transformers more than My Little Pony. So yeah.
Never really seen
2015.
Transformers Rescue Bots. Um, but yeah, they did have some really good shows on. Um, and yeah,
And you know, other shows like My Little Pony as well.
yeah,
So yeah, um, yeah, just you know, just yeah, just you know, I feel like Hasbro, you know, isn't the same nowadays, and
no, like they've really like I feel like they've really like fallen off. Like it's just like yeah,
well, I mean, to be honest though, I feel like there's hope for Hasbro in the future, hopefully, because you know, like they are actually working on a GI Joe and Transformers crossover movies. So you know, it's you know, I'm not giving up on them entirely, if I'm being honest. And they are making a Milo Pony, Milo, my, I'm doing it again. My Little Pony live action movie as well in the future. So yeah, you know, like like let's see how they play out first. Honestly,
and I think they have. I think I think it was after G4 they had a different CEO during the G5 era. Um, so yeah,
okay, yeah. See, oh yeah, see, like that's one example of how things like go from like like good to bad. Honestly, is when you get like a new CEO and they don't really like understand, or boss, I guess in this case, like when they like when they don't understand whatever like the property is at times. So yeah, I made a rant video like years ago
okay,
back when My Little Pony, well, G5 or Make Your Mark was still going on, and
yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I think I actually reacted to that video um years ago
uh, like
or 1 year ago.
well, actually, it still says 2 years on the video itself that I made. But it should be 3 years soon because I think I made that rant video back in July, if I recall, of 2023. So yeah, hopefully next month it should say 3 years. And his rant, or okay, fine, it's not really a rant video for him. He just made the kind of vent, I guess. But his one came out like around the same time as mine, and so both our videos should be 3 years old soon, I guess, next month.
2 years ago, I can't remember.
Like my friend Shaoki Pony, he made one, he made one as well. But
Yeah,
before me, I mean, but I made mine.
yeah. I think it was just called MLP G5 video. Um, basically, so it wasn't really a rant video. It was just me discussing my thoughts on
Well, that too, I mean, as well. Like it could have also been like an opinion video as well. But at the same time, though, it wasn't a rant video. If I'm being honest, I just said that in the video because I thought it was a rant, but it's not a rant video.
the chapters of G5 and the show.
Which I still think is stupid in my opinion because why would you do that? First of all, Netflix, and also I'm really sorry that I'm bringing up like G5 now, even though it's been like almost like 2 years or 3 years at this point. You know, why would you put certain stories like in later chapters when you could have just like put them like in the earlier chapters, like seriously. And why are some chapters just like one special or something, if I recall?
So yeah,
After his end, yeah, like he has reacted to this video, and
yeah,
yeah, it just, yeah, just, it's not the same, honestly, at this point.
no,
Hasbro, like, they are, like, trying to sell, like, new. I mean, yeah, it's true, honestly. Like, they are trying, like, the best with toy sales and video game sales as well at the moment, and game sales as well. But yeah, honestly, though, I doubt Hasbro will ever, like, like, go back to how good, it's how good they were back in the early 2000s, or uh slash the 2010 era. So yeah, stuff nowadays, if I recall.
um, but they did actually release like G5 toys.
I still have my G5 toys that I bought as well. So yeah, like the most expensive was this like our remote control Sunny toy. It's still in my room. Like there's like there's a cupboard on my I'm pointing to it right now. So yeah, I still have like the Sunny toy, which is like a remote control, obviously. So yeah.
But that wasn't doing so well, and yeah, so mainly because I think there wasn't really like a lot of like MLP toys. So yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, that's it for this video, really. I'm only I'm only making this vlog. I'll see you.
I Thunderwave. All right. Oh, lovely transition there. I like that.
I'm actually experimenting with transitions as well, like uh, as well on the channel. So yeah, I do have like my favorites on Capca as well, but I am experimenting with them at the moment. So yeah.
Away into the Matrix. All right. All right. Some Thunder Waves. My opinion, like Hasbro is just not like they're just like, but like I just feel like yeah. So um, but yeah. So that was Thunder Waves. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.
Okay, so yeah, that was my reaction finally to his reaction. I apologize for not like doing this video originally, but once again, like work was busy, and I'm also trying to be okay, not a leader, kind of a leader. I basically have to work downstairs with customers, so yeah. But anyways, yeah, like that was my reaction to his reaction, I guess. Once again, like Hasbro, I don't think it's I don't know what to say now, because like I'm not saying Hasbro is gonna fail, even though it will, let's be honest. But there is a slight chance that it might like resurge, I guess. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you guys next time, and bye.